virtually unwinnable. And yep,
I like the idea though.
Kill.
It was a pretty good idea coming out from Cyclone. I mean, they had a banana orange split. For some reason, I'm hungry, but we'll get into that later. And it actually ended up kind of, it potentially worked out. They just didn't expect two players to still be at the B bomb site and wrap around and catch them over towards that cafeteria. So, although that was a pretty cheeky plan and they ended up getting a couple of kills for it, for the people that they wanted to sandwich, they just couldn't close the deal because of those other two players hanging out. So that's unfortunate. And as I say, that Leah's and Childish just coming up big. Fine, too. Toast is going to wrap around and find Drone doing weird things again. All right, buddy. He didn't have... Oh, he had the bomb as well, too. So I feel like they tried to go for a fake and send in... what was it? Drone alone. Didn't work out as planned. So, again, CT-sided... Although it's 10-2, it can be brought back just as well if they keep on showing this lack of respect here. It's a dangerous thing to do.
Yeah, there are enough rounds that I feel like one should have faith in Cyclone to, if they continue to show too much lack of respect, to be able to tighten it up. But it is going to be a little close, and actually continued to have pistols on the side of Cyclone.
Wow.
Got a couple of kills, especially with that nade, but the bomb's not going to go down. Toast is going to clean it up with the 3K at the end. Did I miscount economy? Okay, well, they got AKs now, but...
No, I feel like they felt like saving again. I don't know why. I was just maybe it was an air of confidence, or maybe they just saw something, or maybe they just really wanted to take AKs and full utility, so they held on to what they had. But no, I don't think he made a miscount. And as I said, that Toast, he's going to hang out by vents. Chat's making fun of me because I'm making fun of Drone. I'm not doing it intentionally, but I call a spade a spade. That's weird. And as I said, I'm going to try to jump on with him as if he's
there
still
we
alive.
go. Here's your ratio, and this time it's actually going to be on the T side that its first appearance going to come out on the side of Retros. Hornego gets a second with it. In this is such a strong position to put the ratio in on the T side. Getting to it, it's difficult. Oh, but now he's going to have to come up here. He comes in from the flank though with the pistol. Makes it back to a 2-on-1 after the CTs tried to pull it back into their favor. It's just towers up, and he's down to 1 HP.
Yeah, J7 dinged him really hard with a headshot. Unfortunately, couldn't clean it up. Armor saved his life there slightly, but it did force him to go back enough. I don't know how he missed that shot, but I knew J7 was going to get the cleanup. Clean headshot once again with the bomb planted as well. I think that's the second one we've seen, and it's on the side of Cyclone here. I love it. Beautiful. Great stuff. If they can continue this kind of momentum and close it out, they've got a chance at ending this game here and now. So they want to do it if they want to take this set. Remember, they are up 1 game. Sector 7 needs this one to tie it up. So the commitment, of course, is towards B. Drone and Lears, they go for the fight first. Lala's going to find one on the Beowulf. Oh, the site is cluttered right now. Double kill coming up from Childish. Somebody did try to go for a bomb plan. It just didn't work out flat out.
Oh, Retros, you went out. You knew you hit him. Why'd you come out with the pistol? Now it's just Drone left. If anyone can 1v2, it's going to be this guy, and Toast is going to jump through the smoke and take that kill. Oh, quite unlucky. So the struggling thing about Sector 7, though, is that even if they do come back onto this and somehow take this map, the reason why they're actually taking a lot of these rounds is by mistakes by Cyclone.
For sure. Oh, absolutely. I agree.
So that's gotta not only, just not feel like a very confident win, but also be just not, I don't know. You can't really feel confident coming into the third map if we even get there. And, well, back on pistols, but Cyclone able to get that first kill off the player rushing out of monitors. It is being traded out. Now it's a 250 trade overall, but the bomb should be going. No, the bomb actually got stopped. Actron tried to cross as well. And is the bomb going down? I think I heard the beep.
No, the bomb was dropped already on the A bomb side. Unfortunately, Retros had a chance to go for a plant, peeked away at the wrong moment, and got dropped for his troubles. And now it's just J7 with a pistol. J7 is trying to find a gun on the ground, but everything's cluttered right around the A bomb site. So nothing there. And then he's going to have to make a long wrap around towards CT spawn, which is where Beowulf is waiting, of course, with that U ratio. Scoreline is 7-11. Just like that. So as much as we were talking about how clean they were making the scoreline go, they're catching up pretty quickly. And again, it's because of the mistakes and the very interesting decisions being made from Cyclone. They've got to get it together here and now and go back to the solid play that they've shown on Canals.
They're going to run straight to the B side, though. How about that for solid play? Beowulf's going to find a quick 2 kill and even drop the bomb. So, what? Are Are Cyclone paid by hour? Why are they trying to extend as long as they can? This is.
That was
no
savage.
reason for them to be doing that.
Yeah, that was. I don't understand. And Drone once again getting caught out. I got nothing, Cam. I got nothing. We saw a really solid, although goofy, T side coming. I mean, excuse me, CT side coming out from Cyclone. I mean, they show that they knew how to stack their defenses. They show that they knew how to win their gunfights. And now, I mean, when it's time for the big three that we mentioned from Cyclone to come up big, they're just kind of running in to bullets and getting shut down. So I don't know. Maybe it's a case of commentator's curse here. Just maybe the video game gods. I don't remember what you called it in the last game. Maybe they've gone shopping or something in this current game. I don't know. As I say, that J7 gets clipped up by Childish. Drone will trade that back out. Say 3v1 scenario. Of course, Drone is the last one alive, but Kingy will find him and shut him down. And now the score is 9-11 within two, just like that.
Yeah, this is Cyclone. Come on, guys. Yeah, it's not funny anymore. At this point, you really need to tighten up your play. Force the 1v1s like what happened here on the CT side. You could do it as terrorists. You don't just rush a site. That's not how this game works. But, well, all they got is pistols, so maybe rush something and try and find something. And it's a 1-point. Oh, no, a couple of AKs as well. It's not just pistols. I'm J7's going to find an AK kill. But Childish is back. Lots of nades here, I mean, as per usual. And then Childish peeks out, but it's actually going to be Action that drops them. That's another AK to be picked up. So this is actually quite workable. Toast is here to stop it, though. Keep that AK safe. Action, though, with another AK picked up, though, is going to make it a 2-on-2.
It's good they're getting the guns out of that scramble. It's a weird scramble, but they've come up pretty even in regards to firepower. 57 seconds left on the clock.
Now it favors
scenario.
Now it favors the terrorists, actually, because the CTs
sure.
are spread so thin to try and find some sort of defense. The T's stay together, which actually looks like it's not the case. This is kind of a questionable decision. Maybe they're going to have Action fake on the B site. But if he doesn't get a kill and pull a rotate, then it's going to be all for naught.
True.
They're not going to see the ball, and the rotate shouldn't come out. He doesn't get killed, so this is kind of putting Retros in a really, really bad situation. He's got to go get the plan, hope that no one's here holding the site, and that is, well, no, King get hurt and just peeks out and drops that, so what happened to the Cyclone that we knew? Like, they win the duels, but now they're starting to make really, really silly decisions.
Right. The split, number one, agreed. That was, I mean, in that 2v2 scenario, it's sticking together is going to be your major key here. Especially if you're on the T side, and we just didn't see that. Even if you want to go for the fake, look, I mean, that makes sense, and it does suck if one of your teammates goes down and you have to force the wraparound. But to be able to at least get that trade and force a 1v1 scenario, and then play the long game or try to play a long rotation. Again, they had a minute on the clock. It wasn't like time was too far down. They could have made anything happen. We just didn't see it there. So yeah, they threw that round away once again. And as I say, that Kingy's firing through the smoke, trying to find one. Childish is going to help out Kingy there and get two. King is going to get 2 assists from that one as well. J7 will find Childish, though, to shut that down. And just like that is a 4v3 scenario. One player is spotted. It's going to be Lala. Toast will get him and J7. So, as we say that, there's one more player around that corner on Banana. And it's Drone. He tries to make a wraparound. He finds Toast. Somewhat of a big deal. Unfortunately, he does not have the bomb on him. So, he's going to have to try to play for frags here. He wants to make his way all the way back around. It's dangerous. If he tries to wrap forward, he could potentially get shot here. And he also has to be careful of a player trying to wrap around on him. So he made it to orange, though. He's only got 30 seconds left on the clock, though. He's got to find 3 frags or a magic trick to get a bomb plant down. And I don't think any of those are going to be gifted to him. So maybe he should just save here and count his chickens right now. Again, this is going to make it 11-11, and since the half, they've only managed to score 1 round. That's got to be painful if you are on the side of Cyclone.
Yeah, I'm really worried for them. I don't know what's going through their heads because lack of respect at the very beginning. Yeah, that's fine. You had such a round lead, but now it's gone to this point. They should have tightened that up and finished it out like 4 rounds ago.
Right.
They should not have let it get to this point. And so at this point, it's like, okay, guys, let's stop playing around and actually finish it. This could be too late because it's all tied up. You don't want to let it go this close. Very well could easily go the way of Sector 7 now, even if you start playing at your peak form again.
They do buy guns this time around. This is kind of a big deal. 2 get traded out for 1. And all right, well, it looks like we're seeing a little bit more momentum coming out here from Cyclone. Lala's going to make a push with the bomb over towards that A bomb site. In the meantime, there was a bunch of big gunfights happening towards B. So now that the bomb is planted, Smoke is going to go down in front of it, actually right over on CT spawn. This is going to give a little bit of time for the rest of the team to rotate around. King is going to be found in the meantime, though. Drone is going to be found in the meantime as that happens, though. Now it's just up to Childish. Let's not forget Kingy as well. They know where the bomb is. One player is weak. They've got 2 to account for, and they can be heard. As soon as you hear those beeps, you know someone's going to wrap around. Never mind. Lala's going to find Kingy. The information's been gathered. Oh, he saw the barrel of the gun. Lala's going to find Childish, and finally we have another round on the board. Can they get away in time? Oh, it looks like they can live. Okay, so.
Not even that one was very dominant, though. That was quite close.
Yeah, it was fortunate. I'm not going to call it lucky. We'll call it fortunate. So they need this one right here, right now, if they want to close out this set. Again, let's not forget Cyclone is up 1 game. They want to make it 2. They need to win this here. If they lose the next 2 rounds, we will be tied 1-1 and go into a 3rd map. I don't think in this scenario where Sector 7 is heating up, they want to do that.
Yeah, absolutely not. If they lose this, especially in this fashion, it could also put them on tilt, which is not usually a thing that you hear talking about. Such a new game. A lot of these players are particularly young as well. So it's not something that I think is completely out of the question here. Retro's though finding his first kill on a toast and actually being able to make it to this position on the map without being spotted is very strong for them. 3 kills across the map. This is looking more like the Cyclone from earlier on. Childish does get 1. Retros quickly trades that out though, and now it's down to Bearwolf. Cyclone hero, true showman's letting it go to the last round before finally turning everything up and finishing it off. I'm pretty sure they were making us sweat on purpose. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, absolutely. It was like, you're going to make us wait. We're going to try to put on a show and give a lot of game for the chat to watch. I'm glad they actually did that. But
got those viewership hours.
Hey, you know, I guess they do play for the hours. With that said, though, Cyclone GG. Great stuff from them. They're going to take Canals and Bureau, beating out Sector 7 2-0.
That was a close one, though, guys. That was about as close as, you know, as close as you usually see with these top teams going the distance but coming out ahead. Sector 7, we talked about them. They really are a good team, and I really expect the loser of this to make it through that elimination round. It won't be easy, but I really feel like, you know, between these 2 teams, we're looking at the top 3, and it's really splitting hairs when you start getting between Cyclone, Gangstars, and Sector 7, who's really going to end up on top. All right, so with that, guys, we are going to be getting ready for our next series.